Hello and welcome back to Promenade Française. In today's lesson, we will continue with the review section. We are almost through. Remember, if you go to promenadefrancaise.com and go to the blog section, you'll find a blog called Major Milestone, Time to Review, Part 1. And we are at the very beginning. We went to the almost one of my first videos and just went through step by step all of the concepts that we've been learning. And I made a list about everything. But anyways, today we're not going to go through that list. Today we are going to continue and we're going to part number 2. So in part number 2, it says learn new vocabulary. In this section, we're practicing using indirect object pronouns. And this goes back to, if you go to the last video, you're going to see, well, that video, and also there's like another video that you have to go back to. So there's 2 videos that you would want to review before doing this video, where I'm using the concept souhaite. I wish you, I wish him, I wish her a marvelous day. Je te souhaite. And that helps you to, and then there's like a table and everything to help you understand what is the direct object and what is the indirect object. And now we're going to continue. So I wish you a marvelous day. And then now we're going to learn 2 new verbs. Donner and envoyer. Donner is to give and envoyer is to send. These verbs are similar to souhaite because they require the use of indirect object pronouns and the positioning of these pronouns before the verb in affirmative sentences. So you can see, well, let's see, do you know where we are? If you were in the blog article, then you would have seen a Google Drive doc. And then if you click the link, then just click in the table of contents at the top of the Google Drive link. There's number 5 is called giving and sending. That will take you down to page number 13. Right now, we're looking at this thing called pronunciation buckets. This is in, well, it's just above part 2. It should actually be part of part 2, but I just put it above because it just makes it a little easier to see everything. Now we're going to learn a couple of things. So the first thing we want to learn is we're going to add 5 more nouns to our vocabulary. We have le cadeau. A 1 is a 10 is a o. Le cadeau. Le cadeau. And then a 2 and a 1 is a message. Le message. Le message. A plural 5. A 5 is les fleurs. Les fleurs. So you can see number 5, it says le in the pronunciation buckets. Les fleurs. That's plural. La fleur is singular. Next one for advice, it's an 11-4. Now remember, this one has the Y dilemma, which means it has a y sound. So it's 11, which is on, and 4, which is e. On aille. On aille. Le conseil. Le conseil. And that's why I call it the Y dilemma, because as you've seen in the other videos, there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of Y dilemma. And it's I don't know, I just like to say the Y dilemma. Le conseil. Finally, la 4 is e with a light 5. So le is a strong 5 and le like la lettre. La lettre. La lettre is a soft 5. And why do we need to know these words? Because if you look under, donner is to give and envoyer is to send. So we are going to be giving what? We're going to be giving le cadeau. We're going to be sending le message. We are going to be giving or sending les fleurs. We are going to be giving le conseil. And we are going to give or send la lettre. Again, these are direct objects. So what is it that you are giving and what is it that you are sending? That is the direct object. And overall, we're going to be practicing indirect objects. This is where we're going to be using these object pronouns so that we know who are we giving the flowers to, who are we sending the messages to. Let's continue with the new vocabulary. Now we go to the conjugation section. Now you can see that je donne, tu donnes, il, elle donne, And the very last one, il avec S, elle avec S, donne. Even though it says D-O-N-N-E-N-T, it's still pronounced donne. So those are all the same. Donne, je donne, tu donnes, il, elle donne, il, elle donne. And just like usual, vous donnez, nous donnons. Fantastic. Envoyer, same thing. And of course, there's the conjunction for not je envoie, but j'envoie. 12. En and 7. 7 is a wa. J'envoie, tu envoies, il, elle envoie, nous envoyer. This is the Y sound. So this is a Y sound with a 3-2. A 3 is a E, a 2 is a. Ier. Vous envoyez. Ier. E-A, 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 yay. Vous envoyez. See, that's why I do have this Y dilemma, because in this case, it's not, I mean, it's a Y, yeah, but it's actually EA. You can say envoyer. And it's actually, it's the change as you move from E to A. Yeah, that's what makes the Y. All right, so then what about for le conseil? So it's a. So A, it's a 4, E, A. So it's actually like a 4-3-2. It's the same. So le conseil. And I mean, like if you look at the spelling, it's S-E. So that's se, a. But then we don't have a 2. There's like nowhere for that 2. And then we have an L. So this is the thing about French. This is why we're going slow. Just like learning the patterns. And then nous envoyons. Nous envoyons. All right, good. So what am I going to do if I was you? So if I was you, then the next thing we do is why is there an answer sheet? Let's go into this answer sheet and see what it looks like. Inside the answer sheet, it's quite interesting because it's going to give you the layout for a basic exercise that gives you a question. For example, here it says, we start with the question, what am I giving or sending? So how do we do that? Qu'est-ce que? Qu'est-ce que je donne? Or qu'est-ce que j'envoie? Qu'est-ce que tu donnes? Or qu'est-ce que tu envoies? Qu'est-ce qu'il or qu'est-ce qu'elle donne? Or qu'est-ce qu'il or qu'est-ce qu'elle envoie? Qu'est-ce que vous donnez? Qu'est-ce que vous envoyez? Qu'est-ce que nous donnons? Qu'est-ce que nous envoyons? All right, so that's the question for the direct object. So what is it that you're giving? Or what is it that you're sending? The next page, it's like, well, I'm sending a gift. I give, je donne, and then we add the noun, le cadeau, le message. Next page is, okay, well, we can continue. To whom are you giving or sending? À qui tu donnes le cadeau? And who are you giving the gift to? And finally, the last page is je, lui, I give him, je lui donne le cadeau. So you can go through this exercise and it's literally going to go through all the possibilities that you can do. The very last section, we move the indirect personal pronoun to the end and we add an a. This is called a stressed indirect object. Je donne le cadeau à toi. I'm giving the gift to you. All right, so let's practice this exercise and I'll see you in the next video.